Hello, and welcome to Hello Word, the podcast where we explore the English language, one word at a time. I'm your host, Alex, and today's word is designer. Let's dive in. A designer is a person who creates plans or styles, especially for clothes, buildings, or products. It's someone with a vision, someone who plans how things will look and function. Think of it as someone who comes up with the creative blueprint for something. You might hear about a fashion designer, an interior designer, or a graphic designer. All of them use their creativity to create something new and useful. Let's explore some synonyms, words that have similar meanings. A close synonym is creator. For example, she is the creator of this innovative new app. Another good synonym is planner. We could say, he is the planner behind this beautiful garden. Artist is another related word. Though it's broader, in some contexts it fits. The clothing artist showcased her latest collection. Another synonym is architect, especially when referring to buildings. He is the architect responsible for the city's new library. And lastly, consider the word inventor. She is the inventor and designer of this incredible new gadget. Now, let's look at antonyms, words with opposite meanings. A good antonym for designer is duplicator. A duplicator simply copies something that already exists, while a designer creates something original. For example, he's not a designer, he's just a duplicator of existing trends. Another antonym could be imitator. The brand didn't want an innovative designer, they wanted an imitator of popular styles. Think of someone who follows instructions exactly. They are more of a follower than a designer. For example, the instructions were for a simple project, so it needed a follower, not a designer. Another antonym could be assembler. The factory needed an assembler to put the parts together, not a designer to create them. A consumer might be considered an antonym in the context of product creation. A designer creates, while a consumer uses. The company wanted to hear from the consumer, not just the designer. Now, let's see how we use designer in everyday life. You might say, I need to hire an interior designer to help me decorate my apartment. Or, that dress is so beautiful. Is it a designer brand? You could also say, he's a web designer. He creates websites. Imagine you're talking about a building. The building was designed by a famous designer. Or, if you're discussing a new product, the new phone has a sleek designer look. Here are some more examples in sentences and phrases. She's a talented fashion designer. He's working as a graphic designer for a local company. This furniture is from a well-known designer. They hired a landscape designer to create their garden. The designer presented her new collection at Fashion Week. I'm saving up to buy a designer handbag. The company is looking for a creative designer to join their team. That building has a very modern designer aesthetic. He's a designer of computer games. This app was created by a talented designer. The designer is known for their innovative and sustainable designs. She is a highly sought-after designer. The designer's signature style is minimalism. The car has a luxurious designer interior. The designer incorporated elements of nature into the building's design. The designer brand is famous for its quality craftsmanship. He worked as a designer for many years before starting his own business. The designer presented a range of options to the client. The designer used different colors to create a unique look. The designer created a beautiful and functional space. The designer paid attention to every detail. The designer's goal was to create a timeless piece. The designer listened to the client's needs and preferences. The designer is constantly experimenting with new materials and techniques. The designer is inspired by nature and art. The designer's work is both beautiful and practical. To recap, a designer is a person who creates plans or styles. We learned some synonyms like creator, planner, and artist, and antonyms like duplicator, imitator, and follower. We also explored how the word designer is used in everyday conversations. Thanks for joining me on Hello Word today. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to our podcast and leave a review. Your support helps others find our show, and we want to help as many people as possible improve their English vocabulary. Now, I have a challenge for you. Create your own sentence using the word designer and share it as a comment under the video. I can't wait to see what you come up with. See you next time on Hello Word.